So someone recently asked me how I copy my flight data from Foreflight onto a video. So I thought I would make a quick video showing you how I do it. So first of all, you want to go into Foreflight. You want to pull up all your track logs. I'm just going to pick the most recent flight that I made up to the mountains. Go down to the details box at the bottom, click on the three buttons, hit download. And for what we're doing today, you want to download a GPX file. So I'm going to click on the download button by GPX. So now that file is in my downloads folder. All right, so the next thing you want to do is create a 1920 by 1080 green screen background image. And the way I did this is I use an old image editing software I've had forever. I create a new 1920 by 1080 picture, and I'm going to make the foreground color, which at the moment is bright green, and I'm going to make this green background that is basically the equivalent of an HD image, and I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to use this to create a green screen video. All right, now so this is my video imaging software. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to import the green image we just made, if I can find it. Downloads green. Okay, so now we've got a green image on our timeline, and all I'm going to do is stretch this sucker out. I made mine about 2 hours long. That's too long. It's about 2 hours long video. That's all this is a 2 hour long green screen video, and I'm going to make that movie. And I'm just going to save a green screen video that's 2 hours long, no sound, anything, just a green screen background video that we're going to use later to create our overlay. All right, so this is where things start to get fun. This is a program called Dashware. It was bought by GoPro and it's sort of been abandoned, but I still really like it. If you've never used Dashware before, it's a great little program. I'm going to open an old file, but basically what you can do with it is in these controls here in the middle right, the video and the data files, you can add a data set and a video, and it will log your flight information directly onto your GoPro video. The trouble I found is sometimes if I've got the GoPro mounted upside down, or if I want to make a more complicated video where I've got multiple screens going, I find it better just to make a data overlay with this software and then use a different video editing software to make the final product. But just to show you how it works, I'm just going to clear it out here. So this is well, first of all, up in the top right corner, there's all kinds of gauges you can choose from, and you can make your own gauges. If you look over on the right, you'll see that I've already created my flying template, which has got ground speed, it's got heading tape across the bottom, and then it's got altitude in feet on the right-hand side. So I save this, and I reuse this all the time. So now, every time I want to do a new flight, I go up to Project in the top middle, I come down to Video, I go into my Downloads folder, which we're already in. I got to search for that video we made. Search for my green screen 120-minute video. All right, so now I've got a green screen, and now I go to the data files that's also in the middle. See that red check? I click that. I hit Browse. Again, in Downloads, I pick up the GPX file we just loaded. I hit Add. Now, when you go into Synchronize, you can slide your slider around and you can see, yep, that's the track I just made. So for the most part, you want to slide it over to the left, you want to hit Sync Video, and now your main screen over on the left side is synced with your video, so your data and video. So for the most part, if you want the whole file, you're just going to slide across until your data kind of ends, which usually in an airplane means your airspeed goes to 0. Then you can bring your end slider over, and now you've got your entire flight video synced up with this green screen, and you can just make the video. So go up to File, Create Video, and then you can save it as the Microsoft Media Foundation MP4. That'll create an HD video overlay that you can use later in your other video editing software to create your final video. All right, so I think I probably failed at making a short video, but I'm still going to try to finish this up. So now we've got what I use for my normal video editing software, which happens to be Magix Movie Studio 14. And I've been using their products for a while. It's not a particularly fancy program, but it's what I've been using for a long time, so I'm used to it. So basically at this point, what I want to do is I want to find some videos. So let me just go into a flight I did yesterday. I'm going to pick a video that I know works. So I'm going to import this. It's asking me if I want to keep it 4K, which is native to the video. I am going to keep it 4K. So you can see that the video's overlaid. There's no data. It's just an airplane flying video over Banner Elk. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find that green screen video that we just made. I'm going to overlay it into the upper, to the what is the primary video slot, the top line in this program. And so what you see is when you go and you scroll your video, when you look in the preview video, you're not seeing the background, you're only seeing the data overlay. So this is where the chroma keying comes in. So to make this work, what you have to do is you have to go into effects. Let me do that again. If you look right beside the green line over to the left, you'll see the effects, FX. If you hit effects, you're going to choose chroma key, and then you're going to hit OK. And then your chroma key menu is going to come up. You're going to click on the color, then you're going to click on the dropper, and then you're going to click somewhere in that green. So you can't see it, but my cursor is over in the green screen. I'm going to click that, and then instantly all of that fake bright green nonsense goes away. So now I've got a video that has the data overlay on top minus the fake bright green, and then it's got the beautiful airplane video underneath. So at this point, what I would really just need to do is sync up the two videos. So I'm not going to take time to do that today. I could get it in the ballpark here, where I come in and I circle around Banner Elk several times, and then I fly down in the valley and land. So at this point, I would just go up to project. I would render the video with the data on top, and it would spit out the finished product, which would just be the original video or videos synced together with the data overlay on top. Hope this helps.